Well, less than 2 months out from the Iowa presidential caucuses, where Republican voters will be the first in the country to make their pick for the 2024 GOP nomination. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is fighting to hold his ground, not against the frontrunner, but against Nikki Haley, as the former UN ambassador is making a push for second place. The DeSantis campaign is now even selling merchandise on their website in an attempt to take down Haley. Campaign correspondent Libby Dean is in Des Moines, Iowa, with the details.
Natasha, Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis was once thought of as the chief rival of former President Donald Trump, but that's no longer the case. And now he's fighting for relevancy not only here in Iowa, but across the nation. Governor DeSantis planting his latest flag in the Hawkeye State Saturday. Opening campaign headquarters just outside Des Moines, with Iowa Governor and high-power endorser Kim Reynolds by his side.
And let's get this job done. Thank you all.
DeSantis has made Iowa a priority from the get-go, and he says former President Donald Trump might regret not doing the same.
I think it's been a mistake how he's not been willing to engage with Iowans outside of swooping in and doing, a speech and then just leaving.
But DeSantis' biggest concern at the moment might not be the former president, but Trump's former employee, Nikki Haley. Following the latest debate, Haley has seen a surge of support, her rise now concerning the DeSantis campaign enough it launched this attack website, therealnikki.com. The DeSantis campaign is even selling T-shirts saying Nikki Haley, always watching, highlighting Haley's online stance that every person on social media should be, quote, verified by their name. Just this week, Haley walked back her stance on banning anonymous online users from social media platforms. And one Iowan tells NewsNation the attacks by DeSantis aren't having the intended effects.
I think she's more truthful. I don't like his attack ads he's had when she pulled even, and now he's attacking her.
Haley, meanwhile, soaking up her newfound momentum, setting her sights on Iowa.
Iowa gets it's about faith, family, and country. South Carolina is also thinking faith, family, country. And so I think it makes sense that this is the start. It's always worked well. And, we're going to all see that play out again. And I think it's right.
Sitting side by side Friday at the Family Leader event, Haley, DeSantis, and fellow 2024 GOP candidate Vivek Ramaswamy courted evangelical Iowans. Absent from the campaign train, however, former President Trump, settling for a solo event Saturday.
I know her well. She's not up to the job. Ron DeSanctimonious, by the way, was very bad as a congressman to farmers. He was very bad. I mean, look, I can only say it. One thing I learned about politicians, and I've known it for a long time, whatever they come out with first, that's where they end up.
Now, DeSantis and Haley are both finishing out their weekends here in Iowa. And the most recent polling out of Iowa State University shows them just 6 points apart, with DeSantis ahead by about 18%. And former President Donald Trump still holding that top spot with a double-digit lead, and he's expected to head to Texas and get an endorsement from the state's governor on Sunday. Natasha?
All right, Libby Dean, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.